Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just waiting for some additional people to join. We're going to get underway very quickly. We have a lot of information to share this morning. So we'll just give it a few more seconds and then we're going to jump right in. 15 minutes, your morning metamorphosis moment. Good morning, good morning. Oh, my friend Rebecca's on. Hi, I love you. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Few more seconds. Let me just look at my time really. Okay, it's 8:01, so just about 30 more seconds and we're going to get moving. Thanks. You would think that you and I had met, right? But that's okay. My love is still the same. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I am a person that's try to be very prompt, try to be on time. It's 8:01. So we are going to jump right in this morning. And today, I don't know if you saw the title above my post, but I don't remember the engine that could. And so the engine that could said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, as it was chugging up the mountain. And it made it up the mountain. And when it came back down, it said, I thought I could, I thought I could. But today, our story seems to be more like, I think I can, I know I can, but I didn't. Oh no, what happened? I think I can, I know I can, but I didn't. And so today we're going to talk about identifying your challenges and how to address them. And so many times we go around, there are so many powerful quotes available, and we, do say these powerful quotes, and we quote scriptures. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I'm more than a conqueror. I can overcome, and we quote them, but our actions say differently. I think I can. I know I can, but I didn't. There's another scripture that says, they that wait upon the Lord, and that's just what some of us think we're doing. We're waiting on the Lord when in fact, He's waiting on us, right? I think I can. I know I can, but I didn't. Because you sitting around waiting on God. But God is waiting on you. So you've got to get out of that mentality of, I think I can, I know I can, but I didn't. Good morning, Coach. How are you? And so what I want you to do is you've got to begin to identify the obstacles that are holding you back. So that's the letter I. Yesterday we did the letter W. Today is the letter I for wings. So we're going to spell out the word wings. This is a coaching practice that I take my clients through. So I is for identifying the obstacles. And obstacles are simply things that prevent you from moving forward. And so I wrote down just a few obstacles. There are so many of them. But first, before I go through that list, what I want you to know is that there are different types of obstacles. So there are social obstacles. Now, what do I mean by that? There are obstacles where you have people that are around you and they don't support you, they don't push you, they don't encourage you, and that holds you back. That sometimes, if we're honest, holds us back. Those are examples of social obstacles. Those are obstacles that sometimes you can't do anything about it, and you shouldn't let it prevent you from moving forward. There are also environmental obstacles, so things that are beyond your control, that you have no control over. There are so many different types of obstacles, but today I want to focus on what I call personal obstacles, or some people even call them habitual obstacles. And so we want to help you identify your obstacles, identify what's holding you back. Again, I think I can, I know I can, but I didn't. Why not? Why didn't you? I can do all things through Christ, but I didn't. I'm waiting on the Lord, but He's waiting on you. So, what do some of those obstacles look like? And I encourage you to share a few in the chat as I'm going through the list. But we want to identify those obstacles so that we can begin to address them. And I'm going to give you a few steps on how to address obstacles. But it's things like procrastination. That's a big one for me. Perfectionism. Yeah, and that's another big one for me. I hope I'm not going to say that as I go all the way down this list. But so procrastination, perfectionism, feeling unworthy, no discipline, lack of knowledge, lack of skill, fear. Fear is a huge one. Fear of change, fear of failure. Oh, so many reasons that people fear. You know, I so often see this quote on Facebook that says, or I see it all over, and it says, the Bible says, fear not, 365 times in the Bible. Now, I've never counted to see if that's how many times it is, but we read it, but do we believe it? Do we act on it? Again, I think I can. I know I can, but I didn't. So it's time for you to identify the obstacles that are holding you back and keeping you stuck. So let me read a few more from my list. Lack of inspiration, disorganization. I see you, Rebecca. Fear was a biggie for you. Yeah, it's a biggie for all of us, indeed. Too many excuses. Oh, my Lord. You know, the excuse might sound good to you. I think about, you know, you often see children, the teacher says, where's your homework? And little Tommy says, the dog ate it. Right. Some of us, that's what the Lord is saying to us. Right. It's time for you to get moving. And so that is going to, yesterday it was Happy New Year. Today, I want you to declare, I'm moving forward. That's what we're declaring today. I'm moving forward, okay? More on the list. Too much complaining. Oh, Lord, help me today. Too much complaining. Oh, my goodness. And when you complain, that impacts your mindset. It gives you a negative mindset. It changes your thinking to negative thinking. So too much complaining impacts you. Listen, another one on the list is distractions. That's right, Michelle. Thanks for joining. I'm moving forward. So listen, distractions. What I want you to know is that there are valid distractions and there are invalid distractions. Well, what do I mean by that? I'm glad you asked. What do I mean by that is, so for example, for me, a valid distraction was I had to put my life on hold to care for my mother while she was ill, right? That could be a valid distraction. An invalid distraction would be going back to things like making excuses, or I just didn't have time today, or, you know, I had to do, I'm just going to make this up, I had to clean the house. Now, we want your house to be clean, but that can't always be an excuse. So we make excuses, and things can be distractions that will distract you from your call of destiny. So I want you to begin to identify your challenges, identify your distractions, identify what's preventing you from moving forward. Remember, today we're saying, I'm moving forward. All right. Remember, I said we quote scriptures. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm more than an overcomer. I'm waiting on God, but what? He's waiting on you. Good one. TV is an invalid distraction. That's a good one. Thank you, Michelle. So we got to stop saying that we're waiting on God, and we got to get to moving. Remember, we are beautiful butterflies designed to spread our wings and soar into our destiny. But what happens? We become comfortable in the cocoon. Ugh. Listen, the cocoon is meant to be a place of struggle, because that butterfly has to struggle in order to eventually break out of that cocoon so that it can spread its wings and fly. But we become comfortable in that cocoon. What was meant to be a place of work and struggle and progress, we've made it an obstacle. a comfortable place. It's our comfort zone. And that's where we stay. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Danielle. Thanks for joining. And we've made that cocoon comfortable. But it is time for us to move forward in our metamorphosis process. It's time. So today I want you to identify the obstacles that are holding you back. Listen, I want you to get a piece of paper, write them down, and then I'm going to walk you through a process that you can take to begin to identify your obstacles and overcome them. Good morning, Regina. Good to have you today. And so what I want you to do is write down every obstacle that has been delaying you, distracting you. We talked about some procrastination, perfectionism, feeling unworthy, disorganization, fear, so many different things that prevent us from moving forward. But declare it with me today. I'm moving forward. That's it. I'm moving forward. No more waiting on God when He's waiting on you. I keep saying that, but I really want you to get that. They that wait upon the Lord. Okay, today we are going to move forward. Okay? Now, so again, we've talked about social obstacles, which in most cases, it's when people are not supporting you, they're not encouraging you. Don't try to change them. Those are obstacles that you don't even need to deal with. How they say it? Bye, Felicia. I think that's how they say it. You know, my kids say I try to be cool and I'm not good at it, but bye, Felicia. They don't want to support you. Move forward. That's a social obstacle that you don't even need to address. Then there are environmental obstacles. So there are certain things that you deal with, unexpected circumstances that may arise. So there are things that you just have absolutely no control over. But today we're focusing on personal obstacles, things that you have control over. And when you identify your obstacles, I want you to really determine that whether they're real or not. We make up things in our head sometimes. Yeah, we do. We make up things and we, create these whole blocker that prevents us from moving forward when in fact it's not real. And sometimes you are going to fail. Yes, that's right. You're going to fail. But what you do is you learn from the failures. So again, if you're in your cocoon, remember, this is your metamorphosis process. We're walking you through discovering your wings. Stop being comfortable in the cocoon. You got to struggle. You got to press forward, move forward. Again, in order for that butterfly to get out of that cocoon, it begins to struggle and move around. Identify the obstacles, identify the challenges, deal with them, address them. How do you do that? I'm glad you asked, Andrea. I'm glad you asked. So listen, the first thing that I want you to do is, we hear so many times to begin with the end in mind, right? I want you to think about, what is your motivation? What is your why? What is the reason why you want to do the dream or the goal that you have? What is it? Is it legacy? Is it your children? You want to be able to leave something for them? Is it you want to impact the world? You want to change people's lives? What is your why? You want to make a few coins? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. What is your why? So when you identify what your motivation is, then I want you to step back and list the goals that you would need to accomplish to establish or complete your goal, or to go after your dream or your destiny. That's what I want to say. And so when you establish the steps that you go through, I want you to break your goals into smaller chunks. List them out. Baby steps. List them out in baby steps. And as you list those baby steps, I want you to identify any obstacles that could prevent you from completing that baby step, and knock those obstacles out. Are they real? Are they fictitious? Remember, I think I can. I know I can, but I didn't. We are identifying things that are holding us back from moving forward. Remember, we're saying, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. I want to see y'all. Yesterday, y'all did such a wonderful job saying Happy New Year. Today, we're saying I'm moving forward. We're busting out of our cocoons. It's the rebirth going on, y'all, right? So once you break those goals down into baby steps, manageable baby steps, identify the obstacles that prevent you from completing those steps and knock them out. Knock them out. Is it real? If it is a real obstacle, address it. Deal with it. Okay? Track your progress. That's right, Danielle. Moving forward. Track your progress as you are going through completing each of those baby steps. Oh my, it's 8:16. As you're going through those baby steps, I want you to track your progress and celebrate along the way. Seek advice. That's the next step. If you need to, seek advice and support a coach. Hint, hint, coach. Hello. That's just just thought I'd drop that. But get help if you need it. You can't, sometimes some things you need help, you need accountability. Get help. Seek help, okay? My mom used to say, no man is an island. Get help, all right? Break bad habits, because when you break bad habits, that's going to help you move forward, all right? Now listen, so break your goals into smaller chunks, and as you break them, or baby steps, as you break them down, identify the obstacles that are preventing you from moving forward and deal with them. Track your progress. Reward yourself as you go along. Seek support and advice from others to help you, like a coach. Break bad habits. And the very first thing that we did was we began with the end in mind. I do apologize for going over, but this is such an important step to identify your obstacles, because today we are moving forward. We're coming out of that cocoon. The cocoon is not meant to be a comfortable place. It's time for you to begin to move around. Go through the process so that you can bust out. Spread your wings. It's time for you to discover your wings, activate them so that you can soar into your destiny. I'm Andrea T. Martin, your life discovery expert, speaker, and coach, and I'm so happy that you joined me today. I do apologize for going over on time, but I really want you to identify those obstacles and get moving. Get moving. Beautiful butterflies, it's time to move forward. Thanks for joining me. I will see you right back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thanks for the love. I so appreciate all of you. Let's post it today. I am moving forward. So no more, I think I can, I know I can, but I didn't. I'm moving forward. Have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.